Good morning, everyone. Hi, I'm Rohit Nambiar from Tune Protect. I'm happy to talk about our sustainability commitments. As an organization, Generation Z and Millennials are priorities for us. And we believe for them, sustainability is a fundamental differentiator because whether we like it or not, we have given them a world which is worse off than what we got. In line with this, in 2021, I had made 6 commitments around sustainability. The first one was that by 2023, 50% of our leadership will be women. The second was by 2023, 50% of our critical roles will be filled from within, because that's very critical from a sustainability of business perspective, because we don't want to just keep buying talent. By 2021, we said we will be a zero paper organization, very close to my heart from an environment perspective. We also said we will review all our policies by the end of 2021 to ensure that we have sustainability elements in the policies. We have established a net promoter score in the group, and we said that we actually want to move towards a framework where eventually we can be the NPS leader, but to begin with, we want to adopt the NPS standards. And finally, we said we want to embed charity elements into all our products. What have we achieved in that journey? I'm extremely delighted to say there's been a lot of progress, and there's a long way to go as well. First, today at the group, 39% women are in leadership roles, and 33% of critical roles are identified from within. I'm quite confident we will push towards the target that we have committed by 2023. In terms of paper, I'm delighted to say, as a customer, as an investor, as an employee, as a shareholder, your organization is a zero paper organization for all in-control processes. In year 1, we actually saw a 62% reduction in paper. In year 2, we saw a further 58% reduction in paper usage, when we've saved over 210 trees. There's a long way to go, but it tells you the power of saving paper. If we can do it, imagine if all the organizations can go towards this. We can save so many more trees, we can save so much more environmental damage that we are causing with the amount of paper we use. I'm delighted to also say that from 22 policies having sustainability elements, we now are at 51 policies. All our 51 policies today has a sustainability element captured in it. Moving on, the other commitment we made was on NPS. I'm very delighted to say that probably when I look back at my 2 years, it's probably the most happy personal achievement I have. That today our group moved from minus 14% NPS to plus 38%. At plus 38%, we are on par with some of the best organizations. Our partner NPS at plus 58 is also a very positive number, and it shows that we are constantly not only taking care of the partner, so they take care of the customer, but also the end customer. And our employee NPS is at plus 2 during a very difficult time of COVID and so on and so forth. Moving on, we launched our 333 commitment. What does our 333 commitment mean? In 3 minutes, you can buy from us. In 3 hours on a working day, we will service you. We will respond to your query. And in 3 days, we will pay your claim on retail claims. Today, do you know your organization, 95% of our claims is paid within 3 working days. And that tells you the power of what we are trying to do. The group also has a group-wide commitment now that we want to be an NPS leader in our preferred markets. You will hear from us as we have more survey results on this in the time to come. We have built charity elements in all our policies, which except travel and PA, which is sold online. And I'm very happy to say Yaya San Chowkit, which was the chosen charity house, gets RM6 per policy for their health fund, which in turn can help children's health needs who cannot afford healthcare, because that's very vital to us, because health is one of our critical pillars along with SME and lifestyle. Moving on, by 2030, we have pledged that we will be a zero coal organization. What does that mean? It means several elements. We have already embedded coal exclusion risks in our underwriting guides. We have also expanded the exclusion to weapons and tobacco manufacturing. We are well on course because largely, as you know, your organization wants to focus on retail. So we will be exiting large commercial. So naturally, some of those businesses going to go away. And finally, we are also working on an investment policy where we hope to exclude coal by the end of this year. As a group, we have committed 6,000 CSR hours now. This is a part of our new commitments, expanded commitments. We're committing 6,000 CSR hours from our employees to the society, which is quite a big achievement because we are talking about 2,000 dedicated CSR hours every year. This year, we have already done close to about 1,600 hours. And you will see it's a KPI for all staff. So we want every staff to spend some dedicated time to going out there and doing things for the society, even during their work. We have agreed that we will curate at least one product for B40 segment. And I'm very happy to say that this year we had pretty decent success supporting the Minister of Finance initiative in Malaysia around B40, where we launched the Tenang PA policy with the help of Bank Negara, MOF and our partners. We also have got conditional approval to launch our digital life business through a sandbox. And the beauty about that business is it will be focusing on M40, B40 and SMEs who employ M40 and B40. So it gives us a compelling opportunity to differentiate in that space and cover a segment which has not been covered, but not purely from a CSR angle, from a real business expansion angle. And finally, all of this has not gone in vain. I'm proud to announce that we have won a whole host of awards and recognition from industry organizations and the like. And the beauty about this is it gives a reiteration to us, it gives us the excitement to continue to disrupt, to continue to focus on our sustainability commitment. Our achievement and commitments, we will continue to progress on our sustainability promise. And I'm very happy to say it is in line with our new tagline, which says, "In tune for a better tomorrow," because we actually want to build a better tomorrow together. And if you speak to a 16-year-old today, a 20-year-old today, or a 25-year-old today, or a 30-year-old today, for that matter, I could say all age groups, one of the fundamental fears they have is how sustainable is the world going to be 20, 30, 40 years from now. And if each of us can get together and do our small bits, we can make this a much more sustainable world and yet grow our business. So all of these sustainability elements have been achieved on the back of your business growing at 91% in the first half of this year. So that tells you that we haven't missed our focus of continuing to grow the business, take care of our employees, customers, employees, and partners, but also to ensure that we are doing enough for the society. Thank you.